Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to play Glory Days College Football. Alright, this comes from Sideline Strategy Games. That's their website. And if you Google Glory Days College Football, it'll come up, take you to the website, all that. I did you can buy the game, but I did the print and play. So the rules, here's the front page and start of the rules, and I believe it's 15 pages is all it is. Yeah, 14 pages. And they're pretty good. There's some examples, some of the charts as you walk through it, and it's in the order that you play, so it helps that way. They give you a couple of charts. We have a event chart. So if I roll a 99, then I get this event, and then there can be a rare event, which is rare, of course. A rare event can only happen one time in a game, but other events can happen multiple times if you happen to get that. Okay. And then we have this top chart is your kickoff return, punt return, and your yard markers. And these two markers here are for your first down and yards to go. And then down here we have the drive charts. So the first one's going to tell us what chart we're going to read. Then you do another off the die. You'll see what you get. And then we have differences between the offensive, defensive ratings, first down markers, and a Hail Mary chart if we need it. You play the game with 5 dice. I have a 20-sided die. We have 2 6-sided die. You need them, one of them to be a colored die. This red will always be my 10-digit. And 2 10-sided dice, and of course the black will always be my 10-digit. Okay. And there's an order that we do all these things, but you roll all 5 dice, except for the extra point. You roll all 5 dice every time, and that's how the game gets started. You can print out score sheets. If you're interested in keeping stats, you can print a paper copy. They provide this in the download with the game, so that you can print them off, and I started with that. And then they also give you a computer version of it in Excel, and it's called a stat helper. So if you're interested in keeping stats, you'll want to use that. You can play the game, no stats, just boom, roll and play and move and get done. The only thing you have to keep track of is the drives that the teams are on. Okay. But on the computer version, you can type everything in, get all the players' names in. Now I don't have to write them by hand. And then on their drive charts, this is where we're going to keep track of the drives and how I know where we're at on the drives. These are all calculated fields of the drives, so it helps get all your stats for the game. I like stats in my football games. I like football. So I actually saw this game on ID Jester's channel, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And sometimes I see these games and I go, nah, I'm probably not, but I like this one. So I thought, I'm going to give this a try. It came, part of the download, the $8 was 30 greatest college football teams. Okay, so I took that and put them in a tournament bracket and set it up. So the top 2 teams, well, not top 2 teams, I took the 30 cards, I had to cut them all out, and then I mixed them all up, and then I dealt them out, and I said, okay, here's the first team that came out was 1969 Texas. They were all the teams in here are undefeated. They were 11-0 that year. They were my first team. They got a bye, and then the second team out was 56 Oklahoma. They were 10-0, and they also got the bye. So they were the first 2 bye games. And then I played a couple of games in my tournament already. So 68 Ohio State beat 73 Notre Dame. So they moved up to play Texas in this next round. And then 72 USC beat, this is interesting, 2004 USC. So they drew out. And so we got rid of one of the USC teams. And both those games were really close. And in fact, 72 USC won that game with they were tied and they kicked it. The last play of the game was a field goal. It was about a 40-yarder and they hit it. And the crowd went wild and USC moves on to play Oklahoma. Okay, so I am going to keep my stats because I am using the stat keeper, so I'll be writing them over here at the end of a half or something. I'll show you what I've written so far on here, and then I just take this sheet because it's quicker for me because my computer's over on a different table to write these in. Then I just go over there and I type them in over there. You can keep everything on this two-sided sheet right here that you're going to need for the game. Okay? All right. So I'm going to play this. I played it last night in an hour and a half. So I think I can get all this done in once we get going here. I kind of talked a little bit here for about 6-7 minutes, but I wanted to give you the layout of the game a little bit, and then I'll explain what we're doing on this first couple rolls, and then trying to get it so you can see the dice tower along with everything else. I'll kind of move the dice around so you can see them better. But the first thing I got to roll is kickoff. Who's going to receive? So the black die will be for Army because they're black and gold. So the black die's Army. High roll gets the receive. They have, and in this game 0 is 0. That's why I made sure my dice had 0, not 10. White for Syracuse. Syracuse will be receiving. I just give them a little, I mark an R by them so I don't forget. And then the other thing we have to compare on these two sheets here is we have to do the math a little bit. And we do this number right here behind the run, which is a 9 for Army and a 10 for Syracuse. We add those together, divide them by 2. So, of course, it's 9.5, and we round down. So both teams get 9 drives for the game. So that's how that works. So they both get 9 drives. Okay, so how do you do that? 9 doesn't divide by 4 very well. So the way I do it is, Syracuse they're receiving. So they're going to get 3, 2, 2, 2. Army's going to get 2, 3, 2, 2. So that's 5, 7, 9. So that's how I do it. It keeps them even. So the first half, they're going to have more drives than the second half. Okay. All right. So we're ready to start. And we do our kickoff. Again, we roll all 5 dice. I get my hands over here so they don't fly off. I learned that. Okay. So the first thing we're looking for is doubles on the 6-sided die. There's no doubles. Doubles would indicate a penalty. Then the 20-sided die comes into effect, but it's not there. And then we have 3 and a 3. Okay. On their card, I'm going to pick it up this one time, kind of show you real quick. They have a kickoff rating. Kickoff is a D for Syracuse. So we come up here, kickoff D. And the number on the black die is 3. A D on 3 is a touchback. Army gets the ball, touchback on their 25-yard line. And so we're going to start their drive. I'm sorry. I did that backwards. Syracuse is receiving. Kickoff is a C by Army. Let's go the other way. A C and a 3 is a touchback. It's Syracuse ball on the 25. So we're going to start their drive on the 25. Okay, that's all we got to do. We don't have to do the kickoff return because it was a touchback. All right. We take all 5 dice, and now this game plays, it's a little different. We're going to do this. There's modes of play. You can play the whole game in individual plays. that simulate the game, or what they do is this hybrid game, which is what I'm doing. Okay, so the hybrid is you do a drive, which is going to move the ball some amount of distance here at the game, and then we're going to go into their the old-fashioned type play-by-play mode to finish out their drive. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll all 5 dice. This is for Syracuse's first drive. So we're going to see what it does here. So we roll. All right, we get a 4 and a 3. We get an 11. And then they have a 9 and a 2. That's actually read 92. Okay, so 92. Now, we have to do, this is a drive and it's their offense. So they have a drive offense of 12. That rating right there is a 12. And Army has a drive defense of 11. So on this chart right here, they're going to be on the positive 1. This is the number they're using. Their number was 92. So 92 is a fumble, possible fumble. Okay. Now this number 11 right here, we come over to the drive chart. We come down to number 11. We come over to fumble. And it says 4 plays for 29 yards. So we go ahead and move everything. So we go 4 plays, 29 yards. All right. So each one of these rows is 20. That helps a little bit. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. They're at the Army 46. And now we have to check for fumble. Okay, to do a fumble, they fumble on a roll of 1 to 3 on the 20-sided die. And Army's number is -1 onto that. So that means a roll of 1 to 2, they will fumble. So get these die out of the way. We need a 1 or 2 for Army to get this ball. And it is a 18. So there is no fumble. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Army 46. And I just make myself a little note because I'm going to need it later on of what yard line they're starting their own drives on. Now, we're going to start their drives. Now, one of the things we did in the preparation is we did the calculations of Syracuse's run offense against Army's run defense and Syracuse pass offense against Army's pass defense. Same thing for Army on theirs, and it comes up with these numbers. And as you can see, there are 2 stars, a star, a neutral, a defense plus, and a defense plus plus. So 2 stars is where Syracuse is dominating on offense. They're better. This is neutral. Then the defense has an edge, and then they really get an edge. So we use these numbers for their plays, and then they're going to call their plays off of their play card here. Okay, so we're going to roll our dice. Uh-oh, we got a penalty, 6 and 6. That's a penalty, and we got a 19. We got a 7 and a 5. So we're going to run the play with all those numbers, but a 19 for the penalty range is right here. Army commits a defensive penalty. We don't know what it is yet. We're going to find out. Okay, Syracuse, it's 1st and 10, and they're going to do number 7. So 1st and 10, 0 to 7 is a run play. Okay, so they're going to run the ball. Army, sorry, their number is 66, which is a defense plus plus, which is a good thing for Army. And then the result is a white 5. So they go down here to their run portion of the card, white number 5, defense plus plus. They gained 1 yard. Okay, and that would be running back with the range of 19 in his number. Okay, so keep that in mind, 19. I'll pull these off. And so right now we have a gain of 1, but they're going to roll for the penalty, and it's on the defense. So we roll this. and it is a 4. And a 4 is offsides, 5 yards. So they'll take the penalty. Now for my drive, I keep track of this, how many plays we're going, because I need it for my stats. You guys don't have to do this if you're not keeping stats. So they go 5 yards. They're at the 46, puts them at the 41, and it's still 1st and 5. Okay, ready for the next play. Here we go. 1st and 5. They get 56 this time, so no penalty. 19 again. And they have a 7 and a 3. Well, we know 1st down. Doesn't matter if it's 1st and 10 or 1st and 1. It's 1st down. A 3 is a run play. They have a 56 on their drive, which is a defense plus. So it's 1 plus this time. And they have a white 7. Defense plus is 3 yards. So he gains 3 yards. 1, 2, 3 puts them at the Army 38. Gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 2. That was running back number 19. So in the range here, these guys all have these range numbers here. So 18, it's not 20, so it's Surratt. So Surratt carried that ball for 3 yards. We just mark him down over here for 3 yards. Okay, it's 2nd and 2. Here we go. So you can see when you get playing, this can be a fast playing game. Here we go. We got 26 this time. We have a number 9. Have a 0. Have a 3. Okay, 2nd down. A 3 is another run play. A 26 is a 1-star for Syracuse. And it's play 0 or run number 0. So that's a gain of 4. So they just gained 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1st and 10 again. And that was for running back 9, which is Baker. So Baker gains 4 yards. Okay, 1st down, here we go. 1st down on the Army 34. All right, we got 13. We got a 4. Got a 4. Got a 3. This is another run play. They run 76% of the time. Another run play. A 13 is 2 stars this time. And they got a 3 on their play. So a 3, that's a gain of 7. Okay. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. They go 7 from 34. Puts them at the 27. Okay. And that was running back 4, which is Baker. So he just gained 7 that time. All right, we marked it down. It's 2nd down and 3. Here they come. And we get 64 this time. At 8. We have a 1. And we have a 9. Okay. So a 9 on 2nd down is a long pass. So they're going for it. I think they caught me. So they're going for a long pass. And 64 is a defense plus. We come down here to their long pass on 1. We go defense plus, and it's incomplete. So we mark him down for an incompletion. And it becomes 3rd and 3. All right, here we go. All right, we got 26. We have a 6 here. We have a 6 here. We have a 6 here. Okay, so 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 and a 6 is a short pass. So they're going to throw a short pass. They have a 26 on their passing game, which is 1 star. And they get a 6 on the short pass. And a 6 on the short pass and 1 star is... that is an incomplete, and it's blue, which means he may have got sacked. Okay, so we got to check for a sack. Otherwise, it's going to be incomplete. For the sack, it's the same thing as the fumble. His sack number is 1 to 7, and their sack added is 0. So we roll here, and it's 1 to 7. 2, Army sacked him. Okay, now to find the yardage, we roll the 2d6, add them together, and that's how many yards he loses. 3 yards. So they lose 3. 1, 2, 3. He gets sacked. And haven't been keeping track of my plays. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was play number 5. That was play number 6. Okay. He lost 3 yards. And that quarterback's name is Srep. Doesn't go against the rushing, but they lost 3 yards. Okay, so they are now at the 30-yard line. It's 4th down. He lost 3. So it's 4th and 6 at the 30. And they can kick a field goal. So they have a field goal rating here on special teams. So down here on special teams says extra points 0 to 94. And then their field goal here is yards and what they got to roll to hit one. So at 30, we had 17 for the field goal because the distance for the end zone and the goalposts. So that's a 47-yarder. So 0 to 49, he hits this. So they're going for it. Okay, so we roll all 5 dice, just like a kickoff. Here we go. He gets 5 and a 4, so no penalty, 17. He has 46. What I say he needed, 49? Yep, he hits it. It's good. It's 3 points for Syracuse. So their first drive ends in a field goal. It took 7 plays. And they went from the 46, they only gained 16 yards in them 7 plays. But it was enough with the penalty and stuff. Okay. And now they're going to kick off. And Army's going to get their first drive. So here comes the Syracuse kickoff. All right. We get a 1 there. We get a 65, so no penalty. We have a 5 and a 7. Now, Syracuse kickoff is a D, and 5 is at the goal line. Okay, well, he's got it at the goal line, and their return, kickoff return for Army is an A. That's nice, and they get a 7. An A and a 7 is a fair catch in the end zone, so they get it at the 25. It's the same as a touchback. Okay, so Army starts on their 25. All right, here we go. Ready for the first drive by Army. All right, here we go. Army, see what they do. They run 81% of the time. That's a good old Army stat there. Okay, we have 3, 2. We have a 20. We have a 0 and a 1. So they got a 10. And their drive offense is 11 and their defense is 10, so they're a +1. So this is a punt or kick. So whatever they do, they got to kick the ball at the end of this, however far they make it. Okay, so punt, kick, and the number on the 20 side die is 20. They got 3 negative 2d6. Okay, so I got to roll. I got 3 and a negative 2d6. And they have 7, so they lost 4 yards. So they're back to the 21. So their first drive. Oh, you know what? Take that back. They were 3 plays, negative 2d6. They lost 7 yards. They're back to the 18-yard line. -7 on their first drive. Okay, and they have to punt. Okay, punts work just like kickoffs. Here we go. We're going to roll. All right, we got a 2 and a 4. So no penalty. That's a 12. We have a 2 and we have a 5. Okay, Army's punter is a B and he rolls a 5. So punt on B for 5 is 34 yards. Not very good. So there's 20. That's at the 38. 10 more is at the 48. And 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the Syracuse 48-yard line. And their punt return is a D. And they got a 2. 2 is fair catch. Okay, so he caught the ball right there. It's 1st and 10. All right, so Army punts. Syracuse starts their second drive. And they started at their 48. So here we go. We roll for their drive. We get 21, 5, we have a 3 and a 4. Okay, so they get a 34. We know they're a +1. That's a drive. So it's in the drive column. So now we come over to the drive chart and we get a number 5. And a 5 is 3 plays, 5 yards. Okay, 3 plays. So they started at their 48. They go 3 plays, 5 yards. And now, it doesn't say, and I just read that wrong, guys. Just read that really wrong. Okay. Whew. I did this last night. It's number 5. They're on the drive chart. It's 4 plays, 41 yards. There we go. That's a drive. 4 plays, 41 yards. All right. 20, 41. Put some at the 11-yard line of Army. And we got to know, because there's no symbol here, we don't know if it's a first down, what down it is. So we use the 6-sided dice, which is 3. And my drive defense is an 11. So defense of 11 on a 3. It is 3rd and 12 at the 11-yard line. So that's where their drive stopped. And that's where we pick it up at. 3rd and 12 at the 11-yard line. So it's 3rd and 12. So it would be 3rd and 11 because he's there. 3rd and 11. Okay. So it's 3rd and 11, and they start, and it's 3rd down. Here we go for their offense. Okay, they get 3 penalty possible. It's a 9, 3, and an 8. Okay, a 9 on the penalty chart. Their offensive penalty is 1 to 8, so there won't be any penalty. Okay. Okay, it's 3rd and 6 or plus, and they rolled a 3. They're going to run the ball, and it's in green. And green means 1 column up. Okay, so if they're at a dash, then it goes to a star. Okay, 33 for their drive number. For their play number, a 33 on a run is a dash. So now they become a 1 star, and they're 8, and they get 4 yards. So they go from the 11 to the 7, and it's now 4th down and 7. 4th and goal and 7 yards. So they're going to kick a field goal. So they really only got 1 play, 4 yards. And now they're going to kick the field goal. Okay, so we'll kick another field goal for them. They're at the 7 and 17, makes 24. Okay, we got a 3, 19, and a 6. No penalty. And they got 15. That's going to be good. At 29, that's 0 to 84. Yeah, they hit that. So they just hit their second field goal. And now they have 6 points. So they're up 6-0 in the first quarter. That's their 2 drives so far. They get 1 more. Okay, here we go. They're kicking off to Army. There's a 2 and a 5, so no penalty. And they get 1 and a 7. Syracuse kickoff is a D. And a D on 1 is a touchback. Army starts at the 25. Okay, so here we go. First and 10. At the 25 for Army. We get 4 and a 1. 16. They have a 7 and a 4. Okay. So for Army, this is their drive. So a 74. And they are +1. So that's a drive. Okay, so we come to the drive. We look at number 16 on the drive. They went 6 plays, 52 yards. 6 plays, 52 yards. Here we go. 20, 40, 52. They're at the Syracuse 23. And we have to check for a 5. And the drive defense is a 10. A 5 on 10 makes it 3rd and 6. So there's 3rd and 6 at the Syracuse 23. Okay, here we go. Army's going to run their play. 3rd down, 3rd and 6. We get 16, 7, 3, and a 2. Okay, Army on a 2 on 3rd and 6. They're going to run the ball, and they get to go 1 column up. And they have a 16 for their run number, which for Army is 1 star, but that moves them over, so it's 2 stars for Army. Okay, 2 stars. The play results a 3. That's 4 yards. So they gained 4. So they're going to be 4th and 2. They're now at the 19-yard line, and they have to make a decision here. 4th and 2. What do? And number 7 for their running back is Davis. So Davis carries that ball for 4 yards. All right. So okay, decision. Let's see, Army's field goal kicker. Let's see, that's a 19, that'd be 26, 36 yarder, 0 to 42. I mean, it's pretty good, but it ain't great, but we'd like to get on the board. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th and 2. This is Army football here, is the way they play. 4th and 2. Now, there's nothing I found in the rules that says anything different, so I use the 3rd and 1 and 2 when it's this close. On this. So that's the chart we're using. It's 4th and 2. Here they go. And I gotta make a mark over here. Army ran 1 play so far. Okay. They get 6, a 3, 14, a 6, and a 9. Okay, here we go. So a 6, 0 to 9, they're going to run and they go 1 column down, so towards the defense. They have a 36. A 36 for Army is normal, so it'll be a defense plus. So defense has the advantage on this one. It's 4th down here. And the play result is a 9 on a run. On a plus, they only got 1 yard. They got stopped. Okay, so... and that was running back 14, which is McWilliams. So McWilliams carried the ball for 1 yard, and he got stopped. So they had 2 plays. And they started at the 23, and they made it to the 18. So they got a total of 5 yards, and they turned it over on downs. All right. Syracuse takes the ball over on their 18. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10, Syracuse. And they're going to get their drive roll right here. Here we go. Here's their drive. They get a 4 and a 4. Possible. I'll tell you what, on the drives, there's no penalties that I could ever find. They don't check for penalties on the drive. That's the way I've been playing it because I can't find anywhere that you would, how would you apply a penalty on the drive? Don't know how to do it. So I haven't been using that for the penalty. So they get a 78. They're +1. So that's a run, big play 2. Okay. So they get run BP2. Now that comes off of their card right here. So you can see they have run BP2. So it's right here. So it could be any of this yardage right here. That's what they're going to get. Run BP2. And I got to roll one 10-sided die to find out what that's going to be. And the running back is going to be number 18 for this big play. So we're going to roll this 10-sided die. Well, got to roll it in the dice tower. Here we go. It's an 8. And an 8 is 26 yards. So he got a big play run. And that's number 18, which is Surratt, the quarterback. Surratt, and he ran for, what did I say, 26 yards. Okay. So Surratt gets 26 yards on his sheet. We move this up 26, so 20, 21, 22. So it puts them on the 44th. So they're starting on their 44. He had one play, 26 yards. Okay. Start on their 44, Syracuse. Okay. Here we go. 1st and 10. Syracuse ball. This is the final drive of the first quarter. All right. 26. Another 18, 4, and 2. First down. Syracuse runs running play. They get a 26, which is a star. Results of 4 on a star is 6 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 4. It goes 6 yards. Puts them at the 50-yard line. And 2nd and 4, and that was from 18. Just Surratt again. He gained 6. So he's scrambling around back there, running that option. Looks like. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Get in there. We get 5 and a 4, 2, 6, and 6. Okay. 2nd down on a 2. They run the ball. Let's see. 54. It is a defense plus, and the results of 6 is 2 yards. They go 2 yards. Makes it 3rd and 2. Puts them on the Army 48. And this is number 6, which is Davis. So Davis carries for 2. Okay, here we go. They get a 3 and a 4, an 11. They have a 2 and a 1. All right. 3rd and 2. And they go run. And they go column down. They get a 1. Let's see, 34 on their run is a dash, so they go to defense plus, and they get a 1. And a defense plus is 1 yard. Boom. 4th and 1. They're at the Army 47. And the running back was 11, which is Davis. He gets 1 yard this time. Okay, 4th and 1. Syracuse going for that. Here we go. All right. 3, 4. no penalty. 7, 2, and a 2. So that's a run. They go column down. A 34 is their normal, so they're at a defense plus, and they get a 2. A 2 on defense plus is 3 yards. So they got it. First down. 1, 2, 3. It's going to make it 1st and 10. And that was running back 7. Again, Davis. So he got him 3 yards. So he's getting all the tough yards for him. It's first down, the Army 44. Here we go. All right, they got a 0. That's a 0. You got a 2, a 5, 13, and a 5. Okay, that's a run play. 0. First down. 52 is a defense plus, and the results of 5. This is a 1 yard. He gets 1 yard. Is 2nd and 9. That's to running back 13, which is still Davis, so he gets 1 yard. Okay. 2nd down, 9. Here we go. 2, 3, 2, 9, and 4. 9's a long pass. 2nd down, long pass. They got a 23 on their pass. That's 1 star. All right. And they get a 0 on that long pass. Again, 1 star. It's a big play 1 on the pass play. Okay. So number 2 is the receiver. So that is Montino. He's their A receiver. So we got to roll. And we're going to see how far this goes. A 7. A 7. 45 yards. He scores. So he gets 43 and a touchdown. Surratt throws for a touchdown. And that was to Martino. He gets 43. And he gets a touchdown. He gets a big play. Pass play. Martino for 43. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. And let's see, that was shoot, I didn't mark my plays. They were at their 44. Yep, they went. Did they start on first down? I think so. That was 6 plays. And they went a total of 56 yards. Scored a touchdown. Okay, I got a roll for the extra point. Their extra point's good on 0 to 94. They get 33. So the extra point's good. That's the end of the first quarter. And they scored is 13-0 Syracuse. Okay. I'm going to take a little break, change my battery just so it don't run out on me, and get me a drink. We're ready for the second quarter. So we're taking our quarter break, and Syracuse will be kicking off to Army. Now in this quarter, Army gets 3 drives, Syracuse gets 2. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, start of the second quarter. Syracuse is kicking off, and they get 63, so no penalty. And they get a 1 and a 5. Their kickoff is a D. D with a 1 is a touchback. It's going to be Army ball on the 25. 1st and 10 on the 25 for Army. This is the 3rd drive they've started from the 25. Okay, here we go. This is their drive. See what they can do. They get a 1 and a 3. They have a 3. They have a 6. And they have a 9. 39 is a drive. So they go to number 6 on their drive is 2 plays, 43 yards, and the little plus means first down. So they go 2 plays, 43 yards, and it's going to be a first down. Oh, 20, 40. 1, 2, 3. So they're at the Syracuse 32. Okay, here we go. Army needs to get something going here. They have been struggling. Here comes their first play. And let's see, they're at the 32-yard line of Syracuse. I'll mark that down here so I don't forget. 32. Okay. So far they've punted and they've turned it over on downs, so they got to get something moving here. Their Army's been struggling the first quarter. All right, we get 1-5. We have a 4 and a 2. So a 4 on first down for Army is a run. 15 for Army is 2 stars. And they get a 2 on 2 stars is 7 yards. So Army's goes to 2nd and 3. And 32 minus 7 gets them down to the 25. Okay. That's running back number 5, which is Blanchard. So Blanchard carries for 7. All right, that's their first play. Second down, 2nd and 3. Army gets a possible penalty, and it is a penalty, is 6. Their penalty number is 1 to 7. Okay, so we check the play. It's a run. They have a 0, and 33 is normal for them, and a result of 4 is a gain of 3. Okay, gain of 3 with Blanchard. Now they got to roll for the penalty. So the offensive penalty is 18. Clipping. So clipping is 10 yards or 15? Trying to remember. 10 yards or 15 on the penalty. Clipping, I think, is, wow, much of a fan of football. Got to think of, what's that going to be? I got to check that. Be right back. I thought it was the big one. Punt return on 9 is a 4 and a fumble. So possible fumble. They're at the 23-yard line. Okay, so we check this for a fumble on the punt. And their fumble number is 1 to 12. But the defense for Syracuse is -2, so that's a 1 to 10. So we roll here on a 1 to 10 to see if they lose the ball. 17, they do not lose it. Thank goodness. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 10, starting on the 23-yard line. This is the last drive of the half. Okay, here we go. Last drive of the half. So we start with 62. This is an 8. This is a 4. And we have 38. Okay, 38 is a drive. And number 4 on the drive is 7 plays, 60 yards. Nice. 7 plays, 60 yards. 20, 40, 60 puts us at the 17. And now we got to roll. We got to check. That's an 8. And their drive defense is a 10. So 8 on a 10 is 2nd and 7. So it's 2nd and 7. We're starting this one on the 17. Okay, here comes their first play. Army's trying to do something here at the end of the half. Here we go. They get 6 and a 5, a 4, 0, and a 3. 3's a run on 2nd down. And 65 is plus, and they get a 0 on the plus. They got a gain of 2. Gain of 2, and makes it 3rd and 5. And that's on number 4, which is Blanchard. He gets a gain of 2. We're going to run our next play. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. All right, we got a 6 and a 1. We have an 18. Oops, that was a 5 before I knocked it over, and a 7. 3rd and 5. With a 5 is still a run. Okay. They get a 7. Let's see, 61 is a plus. And they have a 7 on a plus is 3 yards and a possible fumble. 1, 2, 3. Make it 2. It's going to make it 4th and 2 again. Okay. And number 18 is Chabot again. That's 3, but he might fumble. And their fumble was 12 minus 2, so a 10 or less. Syracuse will recover it. 18, no. Army stays alive. It's 4th and 2. Okay. Here we go. What do we do? Take another play. 4th and 2. Man, I really want to go for it. I'd love to get a touchdown here, but I hate to give up anything. But 4th and 2. We're going for it again. Here we go. We're being aggressive. We're going for it. Army's going for it. They got to get some points here. Here we go. 4th and 2, so we'll play it on the 3rd. 1 and 2. Here we go. This is a 10. Uh-oh. Penalty possible. 0 and a 5. Okay. A 10. No penalty for either team. Okay. So there's no penalty. A 44 against the run is that. But they go 1 column down because it's a yellow. So that makes it a defense plus. They get a 5. Defense plus 1 yard. Dang it. They stopped them again. They turned it over on downs. Again, they couldn't do it. And that was number 10, which is Davis. Davis got 1 yard. Turned it over on downs. That's the end of the half. That was their 4th play. Nope, that was their 3rd play. And went from the 17 to the 11, 6 yards. All right, it's halftime. Woohoo! And Army will be receiving. Now, this is kind of what shows you the drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second half, each team will have 4 drives. Had big plays. 2 big plays by Syracuse, none by Army. And then you can see, you just keep track of everything else that's going on here. Who's carrying the ball, incompletions, touchdowns, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're ready now for this kickoff. Army's receiving. Syracuse is kicking off. And we get 45, no penalty. And we have 7 and 7. Okay. Syracuse kickoff is a D. D on 7. Army gets it at the 5. Army's return is an A. And they have a 7. Kickoff return A. 7. 28 yards. That puts them out to the 33. 1st and 10. So they're going to start. I'm going to put a little line here for the half. All right. They're starting on the 33-yard line. Here we go. Here comes their first drive. Army's first drive, 3rd quarter. They get 6 and a 4, 18, and a 1. Okay. So they got a 14, which is going to be punt or kick. And they get 18. They go 3 plays, 0 yards. 3 plays, 0 yards. They have to punt. Okay. Another bad start. Here comes the punt by Army. They get 16. No penalty. That's a 6 and a 9. Okay. Syracuse Army's punt's a B. A B on 6 is 41 yards. 20-41 puts it at the 26. Their return for Syracuse is a D and a 9. D and a 9 is their team chart. So we roll to see what they get on their punt return. And it is a 2. And on their punt return is 5 yards. It's from 26 to the 31, and that's where they're going to start this first drive for them in the 3rd quarter at the 31-yard line. Okay, here we go. we get 14, 3, 16, and 6. So they get a 63. The 63 is a drive, and 16, let's see, they're starting at the 31, so they'll be on the second column here, 16. That's 5 plays, 36 yards. 5 plays, 36 yards. 20, 33. So they're at the Army 33. And a 5 on 11 is 3rd and 6. So it's 3rd and 6 at the Army 33. Okay. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Oops. All right. We have a 0 there. We have a 3, 5, 18, and a 5. Okay. 3rd and 6 for Syracuse. 3rd and 6. They got a 5. That's going to be a short pass. 35. A 35 for their pass is a star. And they get a 5 on their short pass. On a star is incomplete. Okay. So another incompletion. All right. It's 4th down. At the 33 is a 50-yard field goal. They can't kick that. Yeah. They can kick it, but it takes 10 off every one, but I wouldn't kick that. They're gonna go for it. 4th down. They're gonna see if they can do it. Their field position's good, and Army's drives really haven't been anything for them to worry about. So it's 4th down and 6. Here they go. They got 1, 2, 6. He has a 6 and a 9. 9's a long pass. He's going for it. He's going long pass. And a 9, okay. It is a 12. That's 2 stars. Here he goes. He throws it on a 6. A 6. 2 stars. He gets 16 yards. He hit it. Long pass. 16 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10. He gets 16 yards. Let's see. 33 to 23. Puts him at the 17. He got 16 yards. Receiver number 6 is Swedes. So Swedes cut that one there for 16. All right. Nice play by Syracuse. They're going to take their next play now. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the Army 17. You get 36, 18, 8, 2. 2 is a run play. 36 is normal. And 8. 8 on their run play. Normal is 6 yards. So he gets 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. 6 yards puts him at the 11. And that's running back 18. That's Surratt. So he gets another 6 yards. And start another play. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 4. 16. We got 41. Got a 3. Got an 8. Okay, 2nd down and an 8. It's a short pass. A 41 is a single star. They get a 3. A single star is an incomplete. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got lucky there. Okay, 4 incompletions. And now it is 3rd and 4. Here we go. They get a 1 and a 5, 4, 8, and 1. So 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 and a 4 is a run. 15 is 2 stars, and they get an 8 on 2 stars is third and 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. They get it. 2 stars though on an 8 is 5 yards. That's a first down. 5 yards, it's first and goal at the 6. And that went to Baker. He gets 5 yards. It's first down. Go another play here. First and goal at the 6. All right. We got a 6 and a 1, a 0, a 7, and a 1. First and goal. A 1 is a run. They have a 61. That's a defense plus. They get a 0 on a defense plus. It's a 4 and a fumble. 2. It's at the 2. Possible fumble. 1 to 3 and -1 on Army. So a 1 to 2 for them to fumble this ball. 14. No. Okay. And that was Davis. He goes 4 yards. Run another play. 6th play of this drive. All right. Second and goal at the 2. $62 and a 4. 5 and a 0. That's a run play. The 62 is defense plus plus. Play of 5. 1 yard. 3rd and 1. That is Baker. He gets 1 yard. Okay. We're going to run another play. 3rd and 1. Here they go. All right. We got 4, 8, 3, 1, 2. It's an 8, so it's a running play. A 24 is 1 star. They're in the yellow, so it becomes a normal. And they get a run of 3. Yeah, 6 yards. He blew through there. Okay, that's Baker. He gets 6. He gets a touchdown. So that was 7 plays. 33 yards. Touchdown. Okay, we're going to roll for the extra point. It's 0 to 94. He gets 52. It's good. So in the 3rd quarter, they score a touchdown. 23 to 3. All right. They're kicking off to Army. Here we go. That was a solid drive right there by Syracuse. Kickoff. No penalty. 8 and an 8. Okay. Their kickoff is D. On 8. He's got it at the 10. His return is A. On 8. 24 yards. Puts him out to the 34. First down. Right. 34. Here we go. And their drive is going to be 5, 2, 20, 4, and 7. 74. 74 is a drive. They're at the 34. This is a 20. And they're out here. So it's 2 plays, 38 yards, first down. 2 plays, 38 yards, and a first down. 20, 46, so 20 down to the 36. That's 30. Now 8 yards off of that. Puts them at the 28. Okay, so they're starting at the 28-yard line of Syracuse. Here comes their first play. First play for Army. One and a 2 and a 20. They have an 8 and a 7. First down. An 8 has a run play. A 12 is double stars, and a 7 is a gain of 8. Puts them at the 20-yard line. It's 2nd and 2. And that was number 20. That's their bottom running back down there, which is Rowan. Rowan gets 8. I'll run their next play. 2nd and 2. Here they come. All right. 61, a 4, 1, and a 6. 2nd down, a 6. They're going to run. All right. At 61, they're a defense plus, and they have a 1. A 1 on defense plus is 3 yards. That's a first down. Puts them at the 17. 1st and 10. That's number 4. That's Blanchard. He got 3 yards. Okay, we'll start our next play. 1st and 10 at the 17. Army gets a 3 and a 2. They have a 6, 16, and a 0. That's a run. The 32 is normal. And a 6 on their run on normal is 3 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 7. Puts him at the 14. That's number 16, which is Stewart. Stewart gets 3 yards. Mark our next play. Okay. 2nd and 7. Here we go. He gets a 2, a 1, a 4, a 6, and a 7. 2nd down, a 7 is still a run play. 64 is a plus plus. They have a 1, and plus plus is a gain of 4. So he gets 4 yards. Puts him at the 10. Makes it 3rd and 3. That was running back Blanchard. 4 yards. Okay. Mark our next play. It's 3rd and 3. Here comes Army. Grinding it in here. They get 31, 8, 4, 6. 3rd and 3. 6 is a running play. 31 is normal. And a 4 is 6 yards. Takes him down to the 4. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 4. Number 8 is Davis. Carried that one for 6. Our next play. 1st and goal at the 4. $26, a 1. They have a 9 and a 2. 1st and goal. And he throws a long pass. He's going to try to pass. They're trying to get fancy here. 26 on their pass is normal. And he rolls a 2 on a long pass. And it's normal. It's incomplete. Okay. So he throws one incompletion there. All right. It's 2nd down. Let's not do that again, Army. Okay, Army gets 1 and 6, 12, have a 7 and a 2. 2nd down, a 2 is a running play. A 16 is 1 star, and a 7 is 9 yards. That's a touchdown. All right, that's number 12, which is Davis. He gets 4 yards. Touchdown. That was 7 plays. 28 yards. touchdown, and they're going to kick their extra point, a 0 to 86. 90, he missed it. Oh, geez. Okay, well, they got 6. Okay, they're going to kick off to Syracuse. Comes the kickoff. 6 and a 4, no penalty. He gets a 4 and a 0. So the 4 on the kickoff rating is C. C and a 4. It's at the goal line. His return is a 0 on B. 42 yards. Wow, he got it out there. 42. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 42. Okay, comes Syracuse. This is their final drive of the 3rd quarter. They get a 44, 8, 4, and a 1. Okay, 84 for Syracuse is a pass, big play 2. Okay, so they hit it. We do big BP2. We got to roll the white die. Get all these guys out of the way. It's number 1 on there for the big play. It's a 4. 2, 3, 4. Touchdown. BP2. I wonder, I gotta check something here. I'll be right back. Okay, so the rules don't say whether you use the short pass or the long pass. It does make a difference. So to solve that, I'm going to roll a die. 1 to 5, 0 to 5, 0 to 4. Here, let's make it easy. 1 to 3 is short pass result. It's a 2. Okay. So that 4 on that 2 on a BP, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a touchdown. And it went to receiver number 1, which is Martino again. That's another one for him. That is going to be 58 yards. So that's a 58 touchdown. 1 play, 58 touchdown. Martino catches another one for 58 touchdown. Okay, we got to roll for their extra point. Wow, big swing again. 41, it's good. So they get, on their final drive of the 3rd quarter, they score again. So that's 14 in the 3rd quarter. Woo! They're kicking Army's butt. Okay, here we go. 4th quarter. This is it. 4th quarter. Syracuse is kicking off. They have a 16, no penalty, a 1, a 0, and a 0. Okay, Syracuse kickoff is a D, and a 0 is a touchback. Army gets the ball at the 25. 1st and 10. At the 25, here comes their drive. They have a 13, 15, and they have 51. 51 is a drive from the 25 on number 13. 13 is going to be 6 plays, 53 yards. 6 plays, 53 yards. 20, 40, 53. Puts us at the Syracuse 22. That's a 6. Our defense is a 10. That's 2nd and 8. Okay. 22. Okay, here comes Army. 2nd and 8. They have a 4, 3, 20, a 2, and an 8. Well, we know that's a run. And on 43, that is a normal. And the result of 8 is 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. 6 yards puts them at the 16. And that is on Rowan. 6 yards. All right. Second play. 2nd and 4. Two and a 1, a 7. They have a 9 and a 9. Well, they threw that long pass again. 2nd down. Trying to catch them. 21 is 1 star. Long pass on a 9. Hey, it's a BP1. Okay. So we're going to roll this white die. It's a big play 1 on a long pass is a 9. And that is touchdown. Nope, 51, touchdown. So it went 16 yards. That's number 7 in the receivers. That's Poole. So Poole catches that for 16 yards. Touchdown. He gets a touchdown, the quarterback does. So they win. 2 plays, 22 yards, touchdown. And now they're going to kick their extra point. 61, that was good. So they scored right there. All right. Now we kick off to Syracuse. All right. Army's putting some pressure on. 3 and a 2, no penalty. There's a 5. It's a 4 and a 3. Kickoff is C. And it's a 4. 1, 3, 4. He's at the goal line. His return's a 3. And he's a B. A B on 3 is 27 yards. So they're out at the 27. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. All right, here comes Syracuse's drive. 2-0. We have a 2 and a 3 and a 7. So a 20 is a punt or kick. They get a 7. Is 5 plays, 18 yards. 5 plays, 18 yards. So they're at the 27. And 8 yards would put them at the 35, and 10 would put them at their 45, and they're going to punt. Army held them. It was critical that they held them. So here comes the punt. 6, 8, 2, 5, and a 7. No penalty. Their punter is a D, and a 2 is 40 yards. 20, 40, it's at the 15. Their punt return for Army is a D on 7. Fair catch. 1st and 10 at the 15. This is Army's final drive. Unless something happens. It's a 7. 5, 4. And they have, oops, that was a 1. 81. So 81 for Army. Run, big play 2. Okay, so they got the big play 2. It's number 7 for their running back. And he gets a 4 on BP2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 31 yards. So he gets 31. Number 7 is Davis. One play. 31 yards. 20, 31. They're at their It's a 46 of Army that they're going to start on. Davis just broke one for 31. Okay, here comes their first play. Here we go. First and 10. Well, bounced out of there. 6, 5, 2, 2, and a 6. Okay. So that's a running play. 65 is a defense plus, and a 2. A 2 on that is 1 yard. It's 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9, and that goes to 6, which is Blanchard. 1 yard. Okay. Do their next play. 2nd and 9. Penalty. A 9. 3 and a 5. Army's penalty on the offense is 1, 2, 7. So no penalty. Okay. So they get a 3 on 2nd downs, a running play. 66 is plus, and it's a 5. Plus is 3 yards. It's 3. It's 3rd and 6, and that's 9, which is Davis. It's 3 yards. Okay. All right. Next play. Here they come. It's a 6, 4, 3, 4, and 0. It is 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. They roll a 4. They're going to run. They get to go down or go up 1 column. A 43 is dead. So that makes it a 1 star, and a 0 is 8 yards. That's a first down. He gets down to their 42. It's 1st and 10. And that goes to number 6, which is Blanchard. 8 yards. Okay. We start the next play. 1st and 10. Army's pushing here. They get a 5, 3, 7, 4, and a 4. Okay. Running play, 53. Defense plus. Results of 4. It's a gain of 3. Takes them to the 39. It's going to be 2nd and 7. And that was number 7, which is Davis. It's a gain of 3. Okay. Next play. Grinding it out here. It's a 2, 5, 18, a 1, and a 1. Okay. So they're going to run. It's a 25. That's a star. Results of 1. That's 5 yards. Puts them there. It's 3rd and 2. Gain 5. Puts them at the 34. Number 18 is Chabot. 5. Okay. Another play. 3rd and 2. They get a 12. 6 and a 2. 0 is going to be a run. And a run. Let's see, they're 62, so that makes it a plus, and a 2 plus is 1 yard. Makes it 4th and 1 at the 33. Been here before. 4th and 1, and that was number 12. That's Davis. It's 1 yard. Okay, here we go. 4th down. They're going for it. Of course. That's a 14, 2, 2, and a 4. Okay. It's a run play. 42 is normal, so it's a defense plus. Result of 4. Defense plus is 2 yards. Nope, 3 yards. They got the first down. Puts them at the 30. 1st and 10. 3 yards for number 14. 14 is McWilliams. 3 yards. All right, next play. Here we go. They keep going. Hey. Army's grinding this thing out. They get a 5 and a 2. No penalty. That's a 6. They have a 9 and a 7. So that's a first down. It's first down. 7's a running play. Let's see. 52 is a plus, and they have a result of 9. 1 yard. It's 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Number 6 is Blanchard. 1 yard. Okay. And here we go. 2nd and 9. Four, 5, 15, 1 and a 0. Well, that's a run. A 45 is normal. A 0 is 7 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 2. 7 yards off at 29. Puts them at the 22. And that was number 15, which is McWilliams. He gets 7 yards this time. All right, here we go. Another play. It's 10 plays on this drive so far. They're really grinding on this one here. Here we go. It's number 1, 8 and a 6, a 3 and a 2. Okay. 3rd and 2. An 8 is a run. They go down a column. 23 was a star, so it goes normal, and they get a 6. On normal, it's 3 yards. That's going to be first down. Puts them at the 19. And that's number 1, Blanchard. Grinds her out for 3 yards. Start the next one. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 19. 4, 5, 4, 7, 7. Okay. 7's a run. 45 is normal. They get a 7. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 14. That's Blanchard. He gets 5. Okay. Next play. Second and 5. Oh, possible penalty. 13, no penalty. 7 and a 9. 2nd and 5, a 7 is a run. 66 is plus, and a 9, they stuffed them. And that's running back number 13 is going to get stuffed. And it is a 9 on the stuff, -1. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 15. And that was number 13. McWilliams, he gets -1. Okay, it's 3rd and 6. Possible penalty, 2, offensive penalty. Okay, 3 is going to be a running play, 3rd and 6. He gets to go up a column. 33 is normal, so I'd put him at a star. And a 9 on a star is a big play. So before I roll all that, we're going to roll to see who the penalty is, what the penalty is, because it probably won't matter. A 15 on the offense is holding 10 yards. Okay. So it stays 3rd down, but it goes back to the 25. It's 3rd and 16 now. So the holding play called everything back. All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. Now it's pretty bleak for Army. 6, 3, 6, 3, and an 18. 3rd and long. A 3 is a running play. They get to go up a column. A 63 is plus plus, it goes to plus. A 6 on plus is 2 yards. Gets it down to the 23. It's going to be 14. Fourth down. And number 18 was Chabot, and he gained 2 yards. Chabot. Okay. Fourth down. This is 17, 30 to 16. They have to go for it. They have no option. They got to go for it. They need a touchdown. Here we go. All right. They got a 6. They got 21, 20, and a 0. 6 is another running play. They get to move it up. They have 21. Star makes it 2 stars, and they got a 0 on 2 stars. It's a big play number 2. Here they come. They got the chance. Big play number 2 on the ground, and he goes for 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 56 touchdown. 23 yards. Number 20. Rowan. 23. Touchdown. He goes touchdown. He goes up here. Rowan. 23 touchdown. All right, I got to kick the extra point. It's good. 20. They scored 7. $23, and this is 17, 20, 30. 30, 23, it's a 7-point game. All right, I gotta check something here about onside kicks, see if I can do this or not. They went from their 46, 54, touchdown. Wow. That's like a big time drive. Army's kicking off, and they have to stop them. If Syracuse scores, game's over, and they'll win. If they stop them and they get the punt, then they get a chance, or they block the kick. They get one final drive, and we'll work on that. But we'll see. We got to get there first. Okay, it is 4 and a 3, no penalty. 9, 6. Army's kickoff is a C on 6. He's taking it from the goal line. Syracuse kickoff return is a B on 9. A B on 9 is his team chart for kickoff return. So we're going to roll. And he gets a 5. Kickoff return, 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 yards. So they're at the 17. That's where they're starting at. So their final drive is at the 17. Okay, here we go with their drive. See how this goes. He gets a 6. It's a 15. 2, 3, and a 5. He gets 32. That's a drive. They're at the 17, so that's a 0 to 20. On 15, he gets 5 plays, 39 yards. 5 plays, 39, 20. 10 puts them at 47 and 9. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're at the Army 44. And it was an 11 on 11. 3rd and 4. That's good for Army. It's 3rd and 4. Here comes Syracuse play. Army needs to sack them or something. So 6, 7, 5, 7, and a 6. 3rd and 4, Syracuse. And they get a 6. That's a short pass. A 65 is plus plus. They get a 7. Plus plus, they get 4 yards. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this. 4 yards. Number 7's their receiver. That's going to be Schwedes. But they're going to measure because they could be short. So the way we do this is we look at my run pass defense for my drive. The drive defense is an 11. If they roll 1 to 11, I stopped them a yard short. 2, Army stopped them. So it's 4th and 1. You know, we give them credit for 3 yards to Schwedes. It's 3. That's their first play. Here they go. It's 4th and 1. Man, what do they do? What do they do? Right? They're pretty potent. They're going for it. This way I've been playing this whole game. Why would they stop now? 4th and 1. Here they go. They get 26 and 18. They have 2 and 2. All right. So it's going to be a run play, and it's going to go down a column. It's 26, which is a star that makes it normal, and they get a 2 on normal is 4 yards. First down. So at the 40, it's 1st and 10. So Syracuse busts that one out. 18 is Surratt. Must have been an option. He gets them the first down. Okay, here we go. Next play. 1st and 10. He gets a 54, 10, 5, and a 7 on first down. They're going to run. A 54 is a defense plus, and the result of 7 is 3 yards. It's going to make it 2nd, 7. He gets 3 yards. It's down to the 37. That's number 10. That's Davis. He gets 3 yards. All right. Next play. 4. Here we go. 2nd and 7. He gets a 6 and a 3. Number 9. A 5 and a 6. 2nd and 7. He gets a 6. It's a running play. 63 is a plus plus and a 5. Plus plus, he gets 1 yard. So it's 3rd and 5. 1 yard for number 9. That's Davis. All right, take another play. Wow. Brutal. 3rd down. 17, 2, 4, 6, and a 9. They threw the long pass, I think. Yep. And it's 1 column down. They have a 42, so it's defense plus. They get a 6 on their long pass. Defense plus is a 16 and a possible fumble. Well, that don't help me much. That's to number 17 on the receiving chart. That is Gilberg. He gets 16. I'm going to move the ball 16 yards. That takes it down to the 20. Now we got to do the fumble. That's going to be it's got to be a 1 to 2 for Army to get it. 10. Nope. So it's 1st and 10 at the 20. Yep, they moved the ball. They're moving on them now. Okay, here we go. Next play. 1st and 10. (24, 0, 13, 0). Okay, they're going to run the ball. A 24 is a star, and they get a 0, 4 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 6, and takes them down to the 16. That's number 13, which is Schwedes. So he carries the ball for 4 yards. Okay, Next play. Six, 3, 6, 2, and a 2. Okay. Second down, a 6. They're going to run the ball. And a 36 is their normal. And it's on 2. And that's a gain of 4. So it's going to be 30. Third down and 2. And they're at the 12. And that was Baker. Carried that one for 4. All right. Next play. So it's 3rd and 2. Six and a 4. That was a 4. Here's a 3. 3 and a 5. They're going to run. They go down 1. 64. So they're at plus. They get a 5 on plus. 1 yard. It's 4th and 1. They're at the 11. That was Baker. He got 1 yard. They're going to kick the field goal. This will be the end of the game. Okay, here goes the field goal. It is 11. 7 makes it 18. 28 yarder. 0 to 84. There is no penalty, and they get 39. They hit it. They kicked the field goal. It was on 9 plays. And they went from the 44 down to the 11. That's 33 yards they covered. And they win the game with the field goal. That iced the game, and that's it. All right. Game over. Final score. 17, 20, 33 to 23. 33-23 Syracuse. They move on. Army's out. And cool game. So, you know, if I wasn't talking and doing all this, I played this last night. I played one. It was less than 2 hours to play the game. There's a lot of rolling. You get a team like Army, somebody that's not passing the ball much. These early teams, they ran. So that's kind of fun, though. I like this game. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm enjoying it. I like football anyway. And I like the stat tracker. I'll take all this stuff now and I'll enter it into the stat tracker. And it'll calculate a bunch of stuff. I'll fill some other touchdown information out. And it'll come up with all my stats based on these drives and the percentages that the players love. If you don't want to mess with stats, you don't have to. All you got to do is keep track of your drives. That's all you need to know in your score. Okay? If you like the stats, this is great. It's an easy way to do it. I don't have to do a lot of thinking and it gets put in. So I recommend the game either way. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been fun. I really have enjoyed this game. Hope you stuck with me through the whole thing. I know it's been a long one, and we'll see what happens for the next time. All right, guys, have a good one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And remember, leave me those comments. Give me that thumbs up or that like. It helps the channel. All right, see you guys.